I take one step into the door of fate and the next into the door of success. Peep the fit, peep the fit, peep the fit, peep the fit, peep the fit. Is your attention span capable of understanding what I'm about to tell you right now, huh? Is it? Huh? Cry for Max, welcome. Reject the average life. You must reject the average life. Are you a clippy? Do you want to be a clippy? Do you know what a clippy means? A clippy means someone, a boring individual who's under the spell of someone else's construct. Do you want to be that kind of person? Do you want to be a clippy? No? Then reject it. Reject being a clippy. Reject being an average, boring person under the spell of someone else's construct. Are you okay with having $5 in your bank account? Are you okay with having $10 in your bank account? Are you okay with that? No? Then why don't you do something about it? If you really were not satisfied with having $5 in your bank account, wouldn't you do whatever it takes to, I don't know, get more money? Are you okay with where you're at in life? Are you okay with going to university and doing a degree that you don't even want to do? Are you okay with doing 9 to 5? You're not. So then you do anything within your power to change that. Oh, you can't? Well, I guess you don't want it enough then. I guess you're too lazy. I guess you don't want it that bad. Because it's the same with the $5. If you're not satisfied with having a little bit of money to survive throughout the week or the month, then you do something about it. If you're not happy with where you are in life, where it comes to work or study or whatever it is, why? Because maybe you're listening to what your parents are telling you to do and you have no initiative to take control of your own life. So because of that, you decide to do whatever that person tells you to do. In the end, you're not satisfied, you're not happy, maybe you grow old, you're on your deathbed, and you're like, oh, I wish, I regret, maybe I should have done this, or maybe I should have done that. Well, I'm telling you now that from this point on, do what it is that you want to do. Instead of following or listening to what other people have to say about how you should live your life, why don't you just take control, take initiative, stop being a clippy, stop being under the spell of someone else's construct. That is exactly what a clippy means. I've spoken to quite a few people over my years, right? And I tell them, hey, what do you do for uni? And they say, oh, I'm doing law. And there's no enthusiasm. There is no real interest with what they're telling me. And I'm like, yo, like, are you even interested in what you're doing? You seem like you don't even want to do it. You look like you want to drop out right now, but you're not, because you're living for other people's expectations. You want to make that person happy and not yourself happy. And it's like, do you really want to live that kind of lifestyle? I don't know. Doesn't seem like the type of lifestyle that I would find fulfilling. But hey, that's just me, right? I'm all about having peace of mind and rejecting the average life. You, on the other hand, find hobbies, find things of interests. I go on too many dates. I meet too many people. And you know what they tell me? They tell me, oh yeah, I don't really have much interest or hobbies. I just go on my phone all day, doom scrolling like a clippy, going out to my friends, and that's pretty much about it. And I'm like, bro, are you for real? But humans are creative beings. Humans are inventors. Humans have a lot of emotions. Humans get inspired by so many different things. And I'm pretty sure over the past couple of days or weeks, you've been inspired by something or someone. And what did you decide to do with that inspiration? Nothing? Maybe you're inspired by this art piece, this music, this movie, or this book, and you decide to pick up a camera and start photography, pick up acting or art or gymnastics or sports or something. But instead you decide to doom scroll and do nothing about it. How about you pick up some sort of interest? Even with the content that I create a lot of content to do with food, health, nutrition, physiology, applied human physiology, of course, biochemistry. That is my interest. I have a lot of interest in a lot of other things, but I've decided to help people fix their life via physiology, biochemistry, or just dieting in general, okay? I've decided to take an interest and make money out of it. I decided to find solutions to problems I find interesting and then distribute the solution online. And I've made a little business out of it. I've made Instagram TikToks about it. I've been able to build some sort of valuable, I deem to be a valuable community. Sorry, there's like annoying helicopter at the sky, you know, very annoying. Wait for it to pass by, it's taking a while, yada yada. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, of course. As you can tell, I'm back in my favorite place. This is like my second home. I love being in nature. Is it a hobby of mine? Yeah, I guess it's a hobby of mine to, of course, go out, but to explore. I love exploring. I don't like just staying in one place. I like thinking, creative thinking especially. I deem myself to be quite a creative, artistic person after all, but that's besides the point. What about you? What kind of person are you? Are you the type of person that just lays down and then doom scrolling? Or are you the creative type also? Maybe you're the logical type. Maybe you are the DIY kind of type of person. Document your hobbies, document your interests, document your work life. Maybe you're a doctor, document it. Post it online. Say, hey, this is what I'm doing in my day today. This is what it's like to be a doctor. This is what it's like to be a model, fashion model, a photographer, or someone who is a bookkeeper. Look, I'm just going top of my head, but I also have a little script here because I don't want to be stuttering too much. So that's that, right? Max. Cry for maybe there are things that are holding you back. Maybe there are things that are actually pretty useless to your life that you really just don't need anymore. I used to have a crazy habit of just buying and spending money on clothes that I just don't need. You remember the hype beast era when everyone was just buying a bunch of Gucci and Supreme and all that stuff? I got into that stuff. Yes, I used to be a clippy. But nowadays I've learned to keep myself contained within this capsule of clothes, a capsule of things that I actually need instead of things that I don't. I'm always wearing the same clothes on repeats, kind of. I have this mini collection and I mix and match in between and they all look really cool. But I'm not the type of person that wastes money on buying things that I just don't need. Learn the skill of mastery. What is it with those helicopters? I hope this is not coming up on video because I'm gonna... Whatever hobby or interest that you have, even if it's a 9-to-5 job, even if you're working at McDonald's or a waiter or you're a photographer, strive to become the best at it. Strive for mastery. Strive for rejecting the average life. Strive for rejecting the life of a clippy. Strive for mastery. Become the best at it. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if you're doing a 9-to-5. I don't care if you're doing this and you're doing that. It's having peace of mind. Have peace of mind and strive to become the best at whatever it is you want to do in life. No matter what it is. Strive to become the best. Always. The fulfillment gains from knowing you're making a good impact on the world is next level. This is the type of dopamine you should chase. Don't chase the dopamine of TikTok and Instagram Reels. Chase the dopamine of helping someone else's life. And stop being afraid. Stop telling yourself that it needs to be perfect. Stop telling yourself that it needs to be like this and it needs to be like that. Just start. You have something on your mind that you want to express to the world. You have something on your mind that you want to put online. Just do it. Stop holding yourself back. Stop being your own worst enemy. Stop being the type of person that holds themselves back. Let go. Learn to be free. Learn to, of course, think, have some common sense about what you're doing, obviously, before you do it. But at the same time, don't let yourself hold yourself back from the things that you feel like you want to do. If you want to start a podcast, if you want to start a talk show, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to start doing TikToks and Instagram, if you want to just speak your mind because you just feel like you have something to say to the world, then just, I don't know, open up your phone or a laptop or computer, camera, whatever, and just speak your mind. Say it. Post it. Oh, but haters. Honestly, who cares? You shouldn't care. And even if you do get haters, I mean, it's inevitable, right? Again, you can't let outside influences from controlling or impacting how you decide to make decisions in your life. Max.